15 tiny words released on Friday morning sent half of Sheffield into raptures. Mr. Chansiri no longer has any involvement in the running or management of Sheffield Wednesday. We are having a party this week on Where Owls Walk after months and months of worry is finally now sorted. Who cares about minus 12 points? The cancer that is Chansiri is out of this club, and we've got Lewis and Tom here. Who could care less about Middlesbrough, can care less about Oxford, because they've had the best week as a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Tom, usually administration and minus 12 points would mean fans go into meltdown, but doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, it's been the best news all year, I think. I didn't expect it as well. I saw a few days before they said we were going to go into administration, and I thought that came a bit out of nowhere. I assumed it was going to happen, but I thought it'd take at least maybe another 6 months until that actually did. But I think the protests have at least helped. But yeah, I mean, I don't care if we lose every game of the season. I mean, we'll be in League One, but we'll have some new owners, and hopefully we'll come straight back up.
So, yeah, coming up this week then. Goodbye and good riddance to Mr. Chansiri. We're trying to choose our October Player of the Month. It's Halloween, so we're chatting about horror results. What's the worst one you've ever watched as a Wednesday fan? And we're carrying on with our A to Z of Sheffield Wednesday. We're up to C this week. And yes, that's the player there that AI has selected. Can the lads here do any better? Let's get straight into it then. Right, Lewis. So what was about 11 o'clock Friday? This news broke, and then I think by 4 o'clock they're stripping the seats out of the stadium. I mean, the club haven't been shy of making it known how they felt, have they?
No, it was, I think I was sat eating my lunch on Friday. I got a notification on my phone. I thought, wow. Like Tom says earlier, I totally didn't really expect it on Friday, to be honest. Like it says, I saw a few days before administrators come in. I thought it'd take a couple of weeks, a couple of days at least, to be honest. And then that written notification probably surprised me. But yeah. Great news.
It's important, isn't it? It's the stadium is handed over as well. He doesn't control any part of Sheffield. He's nothing now to do with the club whatsoever. How does that feel, Liz?
Brilliant. It did the best news it could have had. The stadium as well. Completely non-involved is just great news, to be honest. Don't really care about the minus 12. The results, the points deduction. I think you can ask any Wednesday fan. I don't think that really means anything, to be honest. As long as he's gone.
Absolutely. I mean, we had 120,000 people watching the seats being ripped out live on Friday. Tom, we had the website within hours of him going. That his name was removed from that as well. I mean, from his point of view, from a business acumen, he has had chance, hasn't he, to sell this on for a decent amount of money, and I mean, he has screwed up royally from a business point of view.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he has much business acumen when you've seen, some of the transfers we've brought in, some of the fake companies that have sponsored us. But the fact that someone was willing to pay 40 million and he's lost it all for nothing is just unbelievable from his part. Because he surely must have knew that he couldn't continue to pay for it. So, yeah, I mean, you've also seen the last few days as well with the admin. We've changed the badge. We've ripped his seats out. The Norwich game is going to be cheaper prices. So I think it just shows you that there's been good people at the club who've just been held back by him for a long, long time. So hopefully now we can actually rebuild and get back to what we once were.
Yeah, even the players were having a go as well, weren't they? I mean, Jan Valery on Instagram was liking the removal. This is class as well. The scoreboard on Saturday against Oxford. Lewis. I mean, you don't mind players having a pop, do we? I mean, crikey, they've not been.
Oh, that was brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
Welcome to the conversation, Jez. We're struggling to wonder what to talk about this week, mate. Any got anything we can talk about?
The performance on Saturday. Talk about that.
How do you feel? How was Friday for you?
Do you know what? It's been an emotional 24, 48, 72 hours or so. Because every time I watch a video or watch somebody else bring something else, It just it starts the bottom lip a little bit, to be fair. Even Steve Bracknell's little mini kit launch, even that, the words, it's what everybody feels, it's what everybody thinks. But then for somebody else to do that and put it out, it's yeah. I mean, even somebody posted a clip of the Steel City Blues thing from 83, 84. And famously, I'm in the end credits as a 9-year-old, I think, on the cop, celebrating the promotion after that. And even watching that made me do, it's, I don't know, it's this club, isn't it? It's what it does to you. It's the club.
Absolutely,
We're all got it inside.
Yeah, and the admin is, I like the admins. Clearly, feels like the shackles have been taken off the admin this week, because, I mean, they've been putting out, said, you said the ticket prices for the Norwich game were too high. Yeah. You were right. We've looked again. And now we agree that's going to be brilliant, isn't it? That when you play Norwich, it's going to be reduced prices, meal deals on and everything. Yeah, fantastic. Feels like the club's back, Lewis.
It's just exactly what we haven't had for however many years, and to have so much, like that Norwich that you've just had up there, the communication between the administrators and things on Twitter and all sorts, the kit man sale that's coming up this week, things like that. It's just all different communication and good things that we haven't had for so long. To see them all coming now, it's just it's a sign of probably good things that are to come. Hopefully, I suppose.
Yeah, loads of fans pointing out. Daz pointing exactly that out, Lewis. Yeah, this is the kind of communication the fans have been missing over the past 10 years. Fantastic statement and a lovely touch to mention the Sheffield Wednesday Trust. And I want it's those people I want to focus on now, Tom. Who do we need to thank in all of this? There's obviously the players and the coaching staff, but there's also the regular staff at Wednesday as well. Who else do we need to shout out in this salvation moment?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the staff who's had to go without being paid when they've got, mortgages, bills to pay. I mean, that must have been very stressful. Even some of them came in on the days off when, things were going on. But I mean, for the fans, especially those who were protesting, but the ones who went on the pitch, who've kind of risked potentially being banned from football to save our club, I think they need a special shout out as well.
Yeah. And you briefly mentioned there, Lewis, the Sheffield United Supporters Trust. They're the ones that obviously have led the charge. Not everybody has, the same views of them, but Jez, they need to be given some credit, don't they, for what's been going on, especially this season.
Yeah, and as somebody who's been involved a little bit with them, the people that have organised it from the front and actually Ian, the chairman, all of them, to be fair, all the board of the trust have put a lot into it. And as a collective, the end result's it's proven. It's proven when we actually get a biter, but the work to get to the position we are now has been second to none, really. And it just proves you come together as a supporters group, as in the collective of Wednesdayites, you can actually prove that you are bigger than the owner in a way. And so as a collective, they've done really well.
Yeah, and we're already hearing, aren't we, Jess, that there's no shortage of interest. And there won't. It's not going to be very hard for the administrators to sell this famous old site.
No. It'll be interesting to see who actually comes out on top, shall we say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Brilliant news. Absolutely brilliant news. And fascinating to watch everything unravel on Friday for him. It's been many years of hurt, and I just hope somewhere someone can sit him down and just I don't know, bop him on the nose or something.
Not have a word with him.
Just ask him.
We don't condone violence, but in this case, right. Should we have a brief chat about footballing matters? I mean, I know you don't care at all. Lewis against Middlesbrough. I mean, Borough fans were saying, but it was the right result, but you gave him a stern test.
Yeah, to be honest, I expected a bit of a battering with them being up there in the table. I think obviously I watched it from home. I didn't go to the game on Wednesday night, but I think the second half we played brilliantly. To be honest, well, maybe not brilliantly, but better than what I expected. I expected a lot worse. We weren't too bad.
Yeah. And then fast forward to Oxford then. I mean, what was it, 100,000 in the shop alone? Shirts, Tom? Have you gone out and bought the shirt?
No, not yet, but I think I will at some point. I haven't bought anything for years, so I need to go back. But on that game, I think it was a tale of two halves. I thought first half we were shocking, and then second half I thought we were really good. And to be honest, we deserved something out of the game. I'm not sure how we didn't score in the second half. I think Jamal Lowe, I don't think him and Ugbo up front. I just don't think we've got enough goals in us really, and that's saying it lightly. But I think it was a decent performance again, considering what I expected. But with a full crowd, I think we probably should have at least got a point out of that game.
Yeah. Well, Norwich are coming soon, so you can pick up 3 points there. They are certainly garbage. And we need to say thank you, of course, to this fellow, don't we, just as well. Dan says he deserves a testimonial. Curses the streets won't forget Joe Lumley as well. Yeah, I mean, God, we've had such bad luck with keepers now, but we get Horvath back and we go
I don't know
again.
if that's so much a good thing, getting Horvath back.
Jez, who's impressed for you with those 2 games?
I think it'd be difficult to signal out the individuals because I think they've all been of a level. Obviously, Bannon's controlled the game, but both games have actually shown that we are really poor in the final third. I said it yesterday on another talking in the messages and stuff. We are prone to the basic error every game. Poor defending on the wrong side, ducking, the goal against Borough, Amas just left his marker, turned the wrong way on Saturday, being beat by 35 yards with a wall that turned the back and Amas turned his, As a collective, they've done well. It's showing that we need some players and we are really poor in the final third.
Yeah.
But, let's have a look. Let's see if the weight of the Chansiri, and I've said his name, I didn't want to, has put a burden on the players, and they might be able to play with a bit of freedom week off this week.
Yeah.
Fresh game, more fans, cheaper tickets. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, go again against West Brom on Saturday. Of course, they aren't playing well either. So who knows? You just never know. Brilliant. Right, let's switch gears then. It's October by the time we play the Baggies, Lewis. So October Player of the Month should be
probably. Honestly, Bannon. I want to say, just.
Okay.
I don't know if that's really the right call. I think when you watch his game, that's probably what I would have gone with if he hadn't have been injured. I think he's out for a while, but he did. Yeah, that's Jez is right there.
Okay, Weaver for Jez. Tom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we've had much. I mean, Lumley. I mean, Streets won't forget. Maybe give it him before he goes. But yeah, okay. I think Valerie's been decent. I think he's a good player. Like, there was a reason he was at Southampton in the Premier League. I think he's just he's been forced to move into midfield, centre back, wing back. But I think in a proper team, he'd be a very good player.
Well, 3 good shouts there. Let us know in the comments as well. And before you move anywhere, do drop us a subscribe and a like as we grow this community over here. If you can squeeze another 20 minutes of Wednesday chat into your life, you probably don't want to listen to any more Wednesday. But we have a little bit of fun over here. It's Halloween, of course, on Friday, so we're asking across all our network this week, what's the worst ever horror show that you've seen in a Wednesday game? Now, I know it's been a horror show for us all with the Chansiri era, but in terms of football, what's that one game you've been at where you just wanted it to end and you just wanted the ground to swallow you up after it? Tom, can you think of one?
To Depends how long you got. I think I've got quite a few, but one that sticks out is Yeovil when we drew 2-2 when they had about 9 men. I think that was pretty bad. And I think the one I think when we were playing Stoke around Christmas time when we were about top of the league, and then we were 2-1 up, and then I think we lost 3-2 or something in like the 97th minute, and then just lost every game until the end of the season. Basically, I think we've got quite a few shockers.
Okay, some good shouts there, Lewis.
I think one that sticks out when you say horror show in recent times, I should say, was the 4-0 away at Peterborough in the first leg. That was one where you stood in the stands like, just let this end, goal after goal. That was a horror show.
Okay, it had a nice end, that story, though, didn't it?
Well, yeah. Apart from the ending, but when you're in the stands watching it, it wasn't great.
Yeah, okay. Right, Jez, what would you put forward for this? The worst ever time watching Wednesday.
Not the worst, because there's a lot. When you've been watching them a long time, there's a lot. But two that come to mind are two relegation days. Forest at home, we got beat 3-0. They were the week that day we went down and that lot came up. And then we needed a point. It's Chansiri again. I've said it again. But when he got Ducks points, we went to Derby and we needed a point. I think it was to stay up and we got beat. So two that are really bad days. But there's plenty. Because we haven't had that much good time. But
Yeah. Okay.
Forest Green 1-0.
You don't know anymore.
Bad as well.
That was another one I was going to say, Tom.
Forest Green.
Oh, Forest
I'll
Green.
just get my diary out. I'll make a note every game. But
Make a
it's
whole-
not anymore. They don't count. It's all gone.
All done. Fresh start. We can make a whole show of those, couldn't we? Right,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Now, we are, ironically, looking for the entry for the letter C into the A to Z of Sheffield Wednesday. Of course, it came up with Mr. Carboni. Before I ask you for this one, it would probably be no surprise that in the Sheffield United A to Z, the letter C, they all opted to put the Chansiri in. So there we go. And they wanted to put Depjhon in for D this week, which is tells you everything.
Rent-free in their minds. Rent-free all the time.
Absolutely, yeah. The best player or anything beginning with C to represent Wednesday, what would you go for, Jez? Any ideas?
If we go, let's go a bit further back. Let's go Tony Cunningham. Let's go that. There's Ian Cranston. There's Well, I'll go historic. And these lot can do the normal stuff.
All right. Was Carboni? Did you manage to catch Carboni play, Tom? You're probably too young. Are you?
No.
Oh, too young. Okay.
Yeah, I think
I've not seen many great players, if I'm being honest.
Right, Tom.
Yeah. More recently, I'd maybe go Shea Charles from when he was at us season ago. I mean, he was just class, and I think he'll be right at the top of the game. And it was just a bit annoying that we couldn't keep hold of a player like that, even though he's on loan. We'd have no chance of getting someone like that, at least for the next few years. But yeah.
But Lewis.
I think when I was thinking about this, I thought a bit differently to Tom and Jez. I thought of when one of my first away days when I was starting to watch Wednesday at Carrow Road when Forestieri scored that goal away at Norwich. That one always sticks in my mind. I don't know if that's a bit of a unique, more unique one, but that goal really just, one of my favourite players in one of my first away days. That sits with me.
Okay, good memories. Super. Right. Let us know in the comments then if we've missed any, and then we'll get a decision on that based on what you guys tell us. Thank you very much. Letter D next week, so get thinking on that one. A quick word on Danny Rohl, please. Tom, he's now gone to Rangers, as you said, as a decent move for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's worn a suit and he's shouting on the sidelines, so now he's obviously the messiah. But yeah, I think he's a very good manager. It's just a shame how it ended with us, but I think he'll turn him around. I've seen Celtic and a lot of other teams have been pretty poor this season, so if he can just get a good run together, I think they'll take to him. But yeah, they weren't happy him coming in with his lack of experience, but if he wins a few games, he'll turn it around.
Yeah, Jez, it's a good move for him professionally, or
yes, no, big club. I mean, really big club. They are massive. when we talk about clubs. But they're in a poor league, aren't they? It's not like he's gone to the Bundesliga where it's a test. It's Scottish football. And what really kind of annoyed me a little bit was when he said that out of respect for Rangers, he'd wear a suit. So does that mean while he was at Wednesday, he didn't respect us? Or have we taken it out of context? So, yeah, he's a great coach. He's obviously creating a difference already because they won 4-1. Yeah, we'll see. If he leaves them after a bit, he might go to let's say, a bigger league, but not a bigger club, and he might have to test himself. But yeah, it's a good move for him. He's working, isn't it? So, yeah. Right. Yesterday's news.
Yeah. Moving on. Brill, right, thank you very much, you three. Great to have this celebratory moment with you, and thank you for all your comments and all our videos in the past as well. Chansiri is gone. New era begins. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week after the West Brom game. See you then.
Thank you.